Winter is back in Lithuania, and this year it came unexpectedly early and very snowy. It's been snowing since the middle of November, and I can't remember the last time December had this much snow as it does have now. This is incredible. Most of the time December in Lithuania is dark and gloomy, but it seems that this year the nature has brought the Christmas spirit quite early. Speaking of which, the theme of this video today is just to explore how Lithuania looks like this year before Christmas. Every city and town decorates a Christmas tree of its own. It's so fun to see how we look like all around the country, as everyone tries to make something different every year. Last year I've made a video about Christmas in Vilnius, so this time I thought to include a few more cities and towns around the country to see what we have been up to as well. First, let's go see how festive Vilnius looks like. Right at the main square, just like every year, stands the main Christmas tree. This time Vilnius has a very different one. It is shaped as a cake with 700 candles on it, as the city awaits for its 700th birthday in January 2023. The whole next year Vilnius will have lots of special events to celebrate this grand jubilee of the city. The Christmas tree looks like a cute introduction to the big birthday party. Although this didn't come without controversy, this year's Vilnius Christmas tree was labeled as the most expensive Christmas tree, costing a whopping 230,000 euros to decorate. Anyway, just as usual, next to the tree there is a little Christmas market with all sorts of handmade knickknacks for sale, wool socks and hats, Christmas tree decorations and gifts. Not to forget the food corner, where always are pancakes, waffles, hot chocolate and hot wine to warm up body and soul in the cold winter evenings. Then the next best thing would be to have a walk around the old town to see all the festive decorations, but this time I'll take a quicker and fun option, the Christmas train. It goes around the main streets of Old Town and it's a great attraction for kids. The ride was probably 20 minutes long, as it is slowly moving through the narrow streets. But in order to see the smaller streets, we need to go there by foot, which is totally worth it, as most local shops and cafes have wonderful decorations, prepared for a yearly competition of the best-looking Christmas decor. Every year there also is an international charity Christmas market at the town hall square, in the beginning of December. Many international communities have stalls with something from their country to sell, and the money earned gets donated to local charities. It's fun to taste dishes and drinks from different cuisines. Besides that, the market was great for Christmas gift shopping. I came back with a bag full of things. A week later, the same square has decorated its own Christmas tree, the smallest one in Lithuania. This tiny tree is 42 centimeters tall and is made of wooden spoons and forks. It was created by a food charity, encouraging everyone to be more mindful about food during Christmas. I don't know about other countries, but in Lithuania people cook incredible amounts of food, which later eventually goes to waste, as people are unable to eat all of it. That goes along with the extra weight everyone gains from eating too much as well. I like this tree. There are more places around town that seem unusual for celebrating Christmas, but yet they are. One of them is probably the kids' favorite museum in Vilnius, Energy and Technology Museum, and Santa came here too. And another place couldn't be any further from the idea of cozy Christmas, Lukiškės prison. This prison is situated in the city center, and it used to hold some of the most notorious criminals in Lithuania. It's been closed only for a few years now, and it is becoming an alternative place for events and a space for artists. Probably this place needs a video of its own. I think I'll make one in the future. But for now, the prison is fully decorated for Christmas. And in its main yard there is an ice skating pitch open for the season. I have come here on a weekend, and there was a food market inside as well. It's the first time I have come inside here, but this place is incredible. It feels surreal. And the food stalls sell some interesting things from small businesses, all surrounded by the claustrophobic prison cells.
What do you want? You got it.
Things look more traditional once outside of Vilnius. Most other cities stick to the classic ideas for Christmas. Like one small town just half an hour drive away from the capital. Vilnius, a town of 5,500 inhabitants, is already famous around the country for its Christmas decorations. Every year we seem to get it right and decorate in the style that is liked by everyone. This time I went to see what it's like as well. My son declared quite quickly that he enjoyed this place more than the expensive Vilnius city Christmas tree. The train that kids can climb on probably was the main contributing factor to this. Panevėžys, the fifth largest Lithuanian city and the one I've made a video about in autumn, looks like it's at the North Pole during a snowstorm last weekend. I have to thank my sister for the footage and bravery to step outside on such a day. Last Sunday was the biggest snowstorm in Lithuania this year so far, and Panevėžys city center looks great in it. The tall and pretty Christmas tree is surrounded by domes instead of Christmas market stalls for those Christmassy snacks and drinks. Another city we have caught in the storm is Kėdainiai, at the center of the country. Its Christmas tree is decorated with keys, which looks different, yet it still feels traditional and it looks lovely to me. Kėdainiai is one of the most interesting smaller cities I have visited in Lithuania before, with long history and beautiful old town as well, which is pretty not just during the winter. One small town in Lithuania chose to decorate in a completely different way this year. I'm talking about Trakai, a popular tourist destination not far from Vilnius. It actually looks amazing after all those snowstorms had passed. Famous for its large red brick castle on an island, Trakai is one of the few places in Lithuania that has stunning views any time of the year. But what brought me to Trakai now is that for this year's Christmas season, the town made a Christmas tree of solar panels. Now the tree can make its own electricity for the lights at night. And after the holidays, the solar panels will be put on the roofs. What a thoughtful and eye-catching idea! And I wouldn't be able to finish this video without showing my hometown Kaunas, of course. Although this time I wasn't able to go there myself, I have to thank again to my sister and my friend Maria for contributing to this video. That huge winter storm didn't evade Kaunas too. This looks just like an amazing Christmas wonderland from a different world. Why another world? Well, this year the creators of Kaunas Christmas tree were inspired by the famous Mikalojus Konstantinas Čiurlionis, of whom you have heard countless times already if you watched my previous videos. Čiurlionis was a painter and composer in the beginning of 20th century. Until now, he is considered to be the most famous Lithuanian artist. Kaunas Christmas tree and its surroundings has decorations resembling some of his paintings, just like those kings, and the horoscope signs on the Christmas tree from the painting series of horoscopes. There also are quite a lot of shops inside domes surrounding the Christmas tree. Looks like the domes are the new favorites for Christmas markets in Lithuania. The main old town street looks wonderful too, with hundreds of little Christmas trees all along the street and decorated local shops. All of this together create a beautiful Christmas village image. Many Lithuanians compare how the cities decorate for Christmas, especially between Vilnius and Kaunas. Personally, I think that Kaunas and Vilnius always have a very different style of decor. Kaunas Christmas tree most of the time being more fluid, irregular and artistic, while Vilnius tree usually has strict geometric shapes and lines. I think both styles are fine and I don't want to compare. I think what's most important is that both Vilnius and Kaunas, as well as every other city and town all around the world, create festive mood and bring people together while waiting for the holidays. So happy holidays to everyone! Let me know in the comment section what do you think of Lithuanian style Christmas city decorations, as well as how does your city prepare for celebrations too. Thanks for watching!